Hi Pisces, this is going to be your October 2020 overview general forecast. It's good for the sun, rising, and moon sign of Pisces. As always, you guys keep in mind it's a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone that watches. If it doesn't resonate, try watching readings for your rising or moon sign here on this channel this month. You could find different messages or deeper messages or your message in particular there instead if this doesn't hit it for you. If you'd like a private reading with me, the link to my website to schedule a personal reading is in the description below. And if you are new, welcome to Soma Chandra Tarot. Subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. All right, let's get into it for you, Pisces. I think you're going to have an interesting month. And your oracle cards that came out are, I think, probably the best advice for what you're probably going through. I see that you want to take a new leap of faith and start a new cycle in your life that has possibilities and makes you feel lighthearted and carefree. But I also see that some things need to be brought into balance, and you're going to be working through some emotional changes. I have two fives on the table. They do suggest a level of commitment to working through something. But I think the most important thing for you guys in October, Pisces, will be, first of all, you guys need to surrender to some fun and creativity, and in particular with relationships and your personal life and your personal growth yourself. And you need to let go of some regrets and allow for change to come into your life. Pisces, you guys threw me a curveball. All the other zodiac signs wanted the same oracle decks. And when I got to you guys, that wistful, creative Neptunian energy asked me to make a change. They wanted me to switch and start using my Halloween oracle deck. And I was like, really? For Pisces? Pisces wants the change? Normally it's Gemini that does that for me. But not Gemini this month. It was you guys that wanted me to suddenly make a change. The oracle cards that have come out for you that are the overall catalyst for the month, Pisces, are Mummy, which is change, Trick or Treat, Mischief in Play, and Ghost, which is about regrets. When Mummy comes into your life, there is something that we need to let go of, that we sort of have mummified. The ancient Egyptians wanted to preserve people after they passed on exactly as they were and with as little decomposition or change as possible. But when Mummy comes into your life and into your reading, it is time for a change. You need to know that change is inevitable and that no matter how hard you try, things are not going to be preserved exactly the same way. So you guys might need to be letting go of old patterns, old beliefs, even spiritual practices or traditions that dictated the way you thought and the way you grew up. This card also indicates that change is for the better. The endings, the closed doors, the barriers. This is just a healthy pause and an indication that a change of tactics is needed. So in October, if you feel like there's some barriers or some endings and the doors are closing, it's because a change is needed and the change is for the better. Also, it indicates that you might need to change your tactics and the way you communicate or approach some situations. You're not cursed. You've just developed a pattern. You can take control and change it. Wow. That's your main message for the month. How do we do this? Well, one of the things your guides want you to do is open up to a little bit of mischief and play and connect to your inner child. It is important, though, to be careful the way you communicate. It's all fun and games until someone crosses a line. So practical jokes and trickery is fun. Make sure you care about other people's feelings. Make sure you do take the mask off and show them who you really are. But when trick or treat comes in your divination, it may well be time to examine the role you play of mischief in your own life. You don't have to be a child to let go and have some playtime, and you can extend fun to others. Are you feeling a little curmudgeonous and a little bit of a stick in the mud lately, Pisces? Maybe stuck in your emotions a little bit? You don't have to be a child to let go and have fun. And if other people around you are mischievous and playful, don't fold your arms and say, Try to get out there and have some fun. Trick or treat this year with your kids, safely, of course, or maybe do a Halloween party at home. Sometimes we're afraid to make mistakes, and play is one way to alleviate the pressure that we sometimes place on ourselves to get everything perfect every time. Be more playful. Don't be afraid to make mistakes this month. Alternatively, it's worth knowing that there is a balance between manipulation and mischief. The former is not pleasant, and the other has, at its core, a sense of irreverent fun. So bring balance. Watch for people triggering you. Like, are they just being funny or are they being manipulative? If people say that about you, maybe you're just working out a sense of humor for yourself. Let yourself have a little bit of irreverent fun. That might really help you guys with the change. There's also some regrets you need to let go of. Ghost has come out for you as well. And I do notice that at the center of your reading, you have the Five of Cups and you're ending on the Five of Wands, which tells me they came in the upright. It tells me you are invested in making some change. But if anything's going to hold you back, it's the need to be more creative and try something new and get rid of regrets. When Ghost comes into your reading, it can indicate that you have some regrets to let go of. Holding grudges or regrets is really burdensome work and it weighs you down eventually. By taking action to free yourself of these old burdens, you clear the way for more rightful and wise action in the future, and you can begin to live again fully if you let go of what once was and step into new possibilities. And that's what Spirit wanted you to do. And your crowning thought and your advice is the Fool. That correlates to letting go of regrets, allowing for change and mischief in play. I was like, wow, Spirit is really coming together to tell them, give you guys good advice about how to move forward in October. What came out for health from my color oracle deck is Amber, awaken your creativity, and Violet, create balance in your life. In relationships, you got surrender to creativity too. So when I see creativity twice and mischief and play, change, regrets, creative activations help with the healing process and to help you change old brain patterns practically more than anything else does. It's one of the number one recommended things to do to help work through breakups, loss, just help make changes. This will be a month to awaken creativity. It might be asleep like a ghost and change. Get creative this month. Work on creative projects. I'm seeing you guys do stuff in the yard for some reason. Get creative with your kids. It's time to awaken a creativity. It will create more balance in your life. You do have justice in your coming in this month as well. So it's important to bring balance into your life. Let go of old ways. You will need to work through some changes. The Five of Cups and the Five of Wands are here. When you work through these changes, getting creative, you will create balance in your life. Consider the balance between relationships and personal growth. Are you placing more emphasis on one and the other or the other? Are you a workaholic? Do you avoid some things in favor of others? Violet is asking you this month to bring balance into your life. Get creative in the way you do it. You might need to be a little creative. You know, Pisces are arguably one of the most creative signs. I know that you guys can do it. As far as relationship goes, I love the messages that came out for you. Surrender to miracles and surrender to creativity. Be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. And the dolphins represent a playful, happy spirit, very much like trick or treat, which is this fun Gemini energy. Let go of resistance, in particular to change. Banish doubt. You might be thinking it will take a miracle for something in a relationship that I'm in to change. Be open to the fact that you can be part of that miracle happening. You might have to get creative to make it happen. Let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. In relationships, when that comes out, we kind of have to be the hangman, which is your card, where you see something from a different point of view and you say, what if there's a different way I can approach this? What if I can make a change if I really let go of resistance and get creative in my approach to a dream that I want to pursue or a problem that I want to solve? They really want you to do that this month, Pisces. At the center of it all for you, we have the Five of Cups. I will move forward when the time is right. So some of you are really feeling your feelings about something. Fives are about conflict and loss and change. Here's that mummy card. Here's the regret piece. Sometimes we feel as though we failed. We are disappointed. We're pessimistic. We live in regret. We're focused on the cups that have spilled and not the cups that are still standing. Usually in the Five of Cups in the standard Rider-Waite, there's a man disappointed and he's looking at three cups that have spilled, but behind him are two cups that are still standing. He's focused more on the negative and the positive. If you need to feel your feelings and to allow yourself to change, okay, do that. But just remember that when the Five of Cups comes, it's just about personal setbacks. I would focus on forgiveness of the self forgiveness, and moving on. It was just part of your growth process. The challenge this month, or the catalyst, is the Nine of Swords in reverse. I like that it came in reverse. I do read reversals even in the catalyst position. The Nine of Swords is about worry and having a hard time trusting the present moment. It's about fear, depression, even nightmares, difficulty sleeping, anxiety. In the reverse, it's about facing your deep-seated fears and even the secrets that you keep from yourself. It's about our skeletons in our closet and inner turmoil. Release the worry, okay? One thing that will help you get past any regrets or pessimism is just releasing worry. If you've been stressed out, by the way, and have had a hard time sleeping, that's going to get better. I see you just trying not to lose sleep about something. What's driving you, though, is the Eight of Wands in reverse. I manifest multiple opportunities. So communication between you and someone else, or multiple people, or in a situation might be slow in October. The Eight of Wands comes in reverse when there are delays. It's about movement, fast-paced change, action, messages, sending out Cupid's arrow, air travel, coming into alignment in some way that creates balance and movement. There will be delays. You will feel frustrated. It's a month to go in for internal alignment, Pisces. Watch for impulsivity or panicking if something doesn't move at the pace you want it to. Watch for feelings of impatience. Don't resist the change. It will keep you stuck in regret. Let go of the regrets. Get creative. Believe that miracles can happen. If anybody can believe in miracles, I know it's you guys. You teach me. I'm a Libra. I overthink everything. I often love to get in touch with a Pisces friend who's dreamy and emotional, but also teaches me that vanity and glamour is an illusion, and to dream big in a positive way, in a wistful way. So I see that something might be challenging that for you. Don't resist the change, okay? If there are delays, it's just a matter of divine timing and even maybe COVID timing, that happens. Deep within in recent past, Six of Swords in reversed. This is Six of Swords is about releasing baggage and going through a rite of passage where we move away from conflict and competition and the need to win at all costs. When it comes in reverse, it speaks to a personal transition, but it also suggests repeating an old pattern out of the frying pan into the fire, circling back to something that you feel as though you have some unfinished business with. You may feel like deep within, or, in August and September, you were circling the harbor with something that you were having a hard time moving on. I'm seeing, I won't kid you, I'm seeing you guys be resistant and keep coming back to a place of maybe sadness or loss or even guilt in some way. Let go of those old patterns. Allow yourself to slowly heal and move on, and leave painful memories from the past behind. You don't need to repeat old cycles. Allow for a personal transformation, Pisces. What you're thinking about all the time is the Fool, and this is your advice from Spirit. Some of you have an Aries, a Libra, a Gemini, or a Sagittarius coming into your life, or this is just your energy. I am guided and protected on my life journey. It's beautiful. The Fool is the most powerful card in the deck. He wants to have a beginner's mindset. He wants to leave the past behind and take a leap of faith. This is about beginnings, innocence, spontaneity, being a free spirit, going on an adventure without a care in the world. He feels a little foolish, but he's an original. So he's also not committed either. He truly has that beginner's mindset and can leave the past behind. Watch for carelessness and impulsivity, but yet you can be a little careless and impulsive and lack commitment to a degree so that you can get some innocence and spontaneity in. It will bring a new beginning. I think the mischief in play will help you with that. Your guides are saying, be the Fool, have the beginner's mindset, take a leap of faith, and start something fresh and new. It will help you move through these changes. What's coming in for you is justice, Libra energy here. I speak my truth in fairness to myself. Some of you are doing something's going down in a court of law. This bodes well when it comes in the upright. Some of you will have a major choice to make. When justice comes, justice needs to be served. It's about fairness, the law. It's sort of checkmate your move. When justice comes in the upright, we do no karmic avoidance. It will be a month of examining the cause and effect of decisions that you make and sticking to the truth, playing by the law here, and serving justice and having justice being served in your life. That Libra energy is coming in for you. Something might be righted, or a fairness or a balance will happen for you. Once justice is served for you and you make the choice that's from the heart and from your truth, you will be able to leave the past behind. There just might be some delays with the Eight of Wands here in reverse, just some slow movement. But you see yourself as the Lovers, Gemini energy. I trust my knowing and make a commitment. I love the Lovers. This is about relationships, love, and harmony. Also a card of choices and value alignment. Knowing you need to love yourself and align in values with other people. This bodes well for relationship and career. Feeling that soulmate energy. That's how you see yourself. I love that. I haven't seen the Lovers come out for how a person sees themselves in quite some time. You might be feeling connected, very connected to a partner in your life. It just might be moving slowly. You might have some unfinished business somewhere else. Just work through the changes. In your environment, we have the Six of Wands. I love the Six of Wands. I'm proud of what I achieve and I accept my rewards. So this is your response to the environment, or this is someone around you. You may get a promotion, you may get a raise, you may hold your head high and feel very celebrated in some way. Sometimes the Six of Wands card does speak to some arrogance or someone that's up on their high horse. Communication might be difficult between you and someone else this month to a degree. The Six of Wands can sometimes be, I see you seeing me, and I act as if. If it's a person around you, they're very confident. They might be a little stuck up. They might want your attention, but they might not see the way it's making you feel. So if there's someone around you that's not communicating well with you, or others around you are saying, hey, come down off your high horse, the parade's over, come mingle amongst the commoners, come have a drink with us, listen to them, be open-minded, okay? The Six of Wands doesn't necessarily speak to any creativity or change, and that's what you're going for. It's about recognition and reward. Just remember that eventually we do have to come down off the horse. It's usually a man being celebrated in a parade, and we do have to communicate again. So if there's someone around you that's ignoring you and you want something to change with them, ask them to communicate. That might be what the justice is about. Asking someone else to make a choice. But something might happen for you that brings you into alignment with yourself, Pisces, that makes you feel really good. And it could even happen with a legality, with court or a document or something like that. Yeah, that looks good. Hopes and fears, we have the Ten of Cups in reverse. This speaks to long-term emotional stability and family as well. So in particular, pay very close attention to family bonds and work through any issues you might be having there. The Ten of Cups is about divine love and blissful relationships and harmony and alignment. Between yourself and others this month, you may feel a bit of a disconnection with close family and friends. The relationship may struggle. It might be because you need to assess whether or not you have the same values or you're focused on the same things. This month, allow for change and let go of regrets. You're going to need to get creative in this situation and let go of resistance, okay? Let go of resistance. Justice is a great card, but it's a little black and white. I think that's why your advice is the Fool. Leave this past BS behind and get creative and open-minded. It will help with your long-term emotional stability, in particular with relationships. Yeah, but we're ending on the Five of Wands. I stand my ground and I look for peace. I really like the Five of Wands, actually. In the upright, it suggests you give a damn about something. You might feel some tension. There might be a bit of push-pull. Watch out for, like in particular with romantic connections or close friends, get all the flying monkeys and the other people and their opinions out of the way. This does suggest a little bit of tension, conflict, disagreements, competition, more than one person. involved in a situation, but it's also kind of dress rehearsal where we try something out. The Five of Wands to me is let's try it out. Let's try something out and kind of have a good, healthy debate and see if we can keep it from turning into the Five of Swords, where it's like the next thing you know, somebody says something that hurts the other person's feelings and nobody cares about emotions anymore. I see you guys standing your ground and trying to work through something. Keep in mind that we don't live in an echo chamber. Not everyone will think or feel the way we do. Allow for some healthy competition. Tension and diversity is good. There may just be some things that you need to work through with yourself or with someone else in your environment. Keep in mind that they're not exactly like you. And I think if you're creative and you let go of the regrets and you create this balance the way Justice and Violet want you to do, it will be easier to surrender to miracles. I think the creativity piece and the resistance to change will help you fight through this. I also see at the bottom of the deck, I have the Three of Cups in reverse. The bottom of the deck is always part of the reading for me. This is where we learn lessons of independence. Some of us need alone time. It can indicate that three is a crowd and that you need to get a little bit more one-on-one time with a particular person in your life. Some of you are rethinking your tribe and the people you hang out with. Watch for hardcore partying. Watch out for triangulations. But I always see the Three of Cups in reverse as a time where we learn how to be a little bit more independent. You might feel like you don't feel an emotional connection or creativity in a situation. You might not be able to get together with friends or loved ones. It also might just indicate you're getting out of a triangle of some kind and leaving it behind, which I think is good. Some of you are like, nope, I'm going in a different direction. I want value alignment. I want to hold my head high. I bring the justice. And I am regretful. I'm just going to try to work through these changes and get out of my head about it, which I think is good. Okay, Pisces, so that's your reading for October. I hope it resonates with you. I hope it helps you. Your reading and Cancers were the best so far. The water signs are thrilling me this month. So I do hope this helps you. Book a private reading with me if you want to work with me personally. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Pisces. Take care of yourselves, my dear ones. I really love you guys. I'll see you next time.